actually said, I'm not going to do the PSA today because somebody else got better words than me, which, listen, it happens. And so I want y'all to listen to this person, this man from China, getting y'all together, because he said everything I want to say, but he said it even better, I think.
This is a post from a Chinese national saying, you guys are all blaming China, you're blaming us, but it's really your own fault, and America now needs a revolution.
They rob you blind, and you thank them for it. That's a tragedy. That's a scam. That's why I'm saying this right now. Americans, you don't need a tariff. You need a revolution. For decades, your government and oligarchs ship your job to China, not for diplomacy, not for peace, but to exploit cheap laborers. And in the process, they hollowed out your middle class, crushed your working class, and taught you to be proud while they sold your future for profit. And yes, China made money, but we used it to build roads, lift millions out of poverty, fund healthcare, raise living standard. We reinvested in our people. My family also benefited from it. What did your oligarchs do? They bought yachts, private jets, and mansions with golf course driveways. They manipulate the market, dodged tax, and poured billions into endless wars. And you get stagnated wages, crippling healthcare cost, cheap dopamine, debt, and flagged wave poverty made in China.
Damn.
While they pick your pocket. For 40 years, both China and the United States benefit from the trade, the manufacturing, but only one of us use that wealth to build. This isn't China's fault. This is yours. You let this happen. You let the oligarchs fit your lies while they made you fat, poor, and addicted. Now they blame China for mess they made. I don't think so. I don't think you need another tariff. You need to wake up. You need to take your country back. I think you need a revolution.
Well, as Kismet J said, China said, let me bend your ear, young blood. You get runner up in the chat. And Sarah, thank you for giving us this very necessary reminder. This is an infant country. The United States is barely new compared to the rest of the world. China has had civilizations and dynasties that have existed 10 times longer than the existence of this country. Many of the nations in this world have. It is the United States and its continued effort of just ego that continues to see this happen. And this has happened with other empires in the past. You know, Spain at one point was popping, and then they started overspending and thinking they was the bomb, and they fell off. England was popping. They started overspending and thinking they was the bomb. They fell off. The United States was popping, doing too much, falling off. Well, you know what? We, the people, need to start getting real and having a very real conversation with ourselves about the lies that we have ingested, the lies that we are still receiving, and how that is shaping our identity. Because so many of us can't even conceptualize a revolution because we haven't begun the revolution within ourselves. PSA. You know, for the record, when Gil Scott-Heron said the revolution will not be televised, what he was saying was that the revolution will happen in the mind. That's what he was saying. He was saying that the revolution is not going to be like on TV, like, hey, it's revolution time. He was saying it's not going to be there. The revolution is going to happen in your mind. And that is what's going to change things. And we come here every week here at Views from AmandaLand to change things. Hit me in the cash app, baby. So thank you to everybody who has joined us this week. I feel like this was an exceptionally great week. here at Views from AmandaLand. Shout out to everybody for dropping a super in the chat and showing your love and support. I, by the way, had no idea that the president of El Salvador is of Palestinian descent, but I was looking at him like, you got some Arab in you, brother. Assalamu alaikum. Kimberly, shout out to Kimberly for dropping us a super. Shout out to Finley G for dropping us a super. Shout out to Grant Minor for coming through and chatting with us, and Garrison Hayes as well. We had a great week. Shout out to Morgan Devine. So special to be here with you. My name is Amanda, and I'm gonna keep it true. Remember that I will be tomorrow doing the Passage Posse. Actually, Friday night I will be live on YouTube with Topher Shanks doing the Topher Shanks giving you her QVC version of this recent drop. Oh my gosh, man, to get together. Topher Shanks will be doing her QVC edition of the latest drop at AmandaLand Exports, the Love is a Mother drop. And before we go, I will play that ad one more time. But first, we need to have our 30 seconds of stillness. Everybody have a great week. Let's remember to keep our minds and hearts lifted and raised. And again, get your notebook for dispelling the lies. Get your notebook. Start making yourself into the academic, the intellectual that you may have not ever given yourself a chance to be. You didn't have to go to a fancy university to get there. You just need to have your mind and intention there. And it is going to be that. It is going to be giving yourself permission to elevate intellectually. That is going to give everything else in your world the permission to fight for the allowance of it being elevated and not suppressed by these folks who want you to live under their thumb. Get out of here. We ain't with that. We ain't never been with that. And we not going to be with that. Remember, we are each other's business. When we look out for each other, we lift each other up. Peace, y'all. 30 seconds of stillness. Dang! Sonya comment threw me off. Okay, I'm going to do it again. 30 seconds of stillness. I was a model, then an actress. Now I got the Topher Shanks show. Got the Topher Shanks show. Strong, black, beautiful woman. Topher Shanks show. What y'all niggas watching? Topher Shanks. Mother. Madre. Mommy. Umi. Mame. Oma. What's up, Mom? It's time for another edition of Topher Shanks! And as you can see, we have got something special for you. Now, for those who don't know, Topher's Tings is a little show where I, Topher Shanks, who was a model, then an actress, and now is the host of the Topher Shanks Show, invite all of my friends in to see the beautiful works of the brilliant, the magnanimous Ms. Amanda Seales. And this month, listen, people, she has outdone herself. The Love is a Mother drop, isn't it? Isn't it? Love is a mother. No, that's a double entendre. Because we're talking about mothers. That's right. You heard the lyricism in the intro, and here we are seeing that lyricism transformed into artistry with a set of 5 blank greeting cards in the work of Amanda Seales. We have watercolor, we have pen work, we have acrylic work, we have marker, we have graphics. Oh my goodness! Versatility, versatility, versatility. Versatile is what we're talking about. We also, of course, have the Love is a Mother pin. And this pin is so incredibly beautiful. Look at the delicate lines. Look at the detail. Look at the beauty of the actual image. The brown on brown, sinuous lines representing the wholeness of love for all the mothers. Along with this is, of course, a signed bookmark. In these days and times, you better be reading. Especially to the children. For all the mothers out there of children, you better be reading. Yeah, you better be educating. You know, they say that the United States, as an average, reads on an 8th grade reading level. That's no good. Maybe that's why we're not protesting or resisting the way we should. Lean into your creative heart and give a mother you know a gift of a Mother's Day card created by Ms. Amanda Seales with the Love is a Mother gift card set. Now, you are in for a treat. In honor of Miss Seales' mother, who loves a deal, this month at AmandaLand Exports, you can either get the pin and signed bookmark, or you can get the 5-card gift card set that comes with the sticker sheet, or you can get a bonus bundle combining the gift cards, and the bookmark, and the pin, and the sticker sheet, all for $10 off. I know! That's a mother of a deal if I say so. Mama, you know I love you. You know, Topher Shanks was a model, then an actress, and now I've got the Topher Shanks show. And though I never had time to mother a child of my own, I feel like you all are my children. And I suckle you at my breast every day. Go. So. Oh. The cards have tumbled. The cards have tumbled. I enjoyed laughing and learning with you. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And tell your friends. Also, listen to the podcast. It's available everywhere pods are casted. Listen ad-free by subscribing to Patreon Amanda Seales. Come on and join the Seales Squad. Views from AmandaLand. Live 10 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Wednesday, with content on Thursday and Friday at YouTube Amanda Seales TV. Smart, funny, and